doesn't like rooms too bright. Says the light interferes with his judgment. I think he just doesn't like his face being seen too clearly.
Well, your letter was brief, no symptoms, no background. I'll give you 1 minute to decide whether you're worth listening to.
I killed someone.
Go on.
Afternoon, by the sea. He recognized me. He came at me with a knife. The glare kept hitting my eyes. I read it as a threat. So, I shot him.
Sounds more like a dream than a confession. If it's true, you're in the wrong place. The confessional's across the street. The police, 200 steps to your right.
Because of feeling. No feeling.
Is it before or after?
Not before. Not after. I can't experience feelings. I know what makes people feel happy, sad, afraid, or angry. I know things like shame, desire, attachment, and disgust. I can see how they show up in expressions, in breathing, in the way people speak. I can recognize them. I can make sense of them. I can learn them, even imitate them. But they've never happened to me. To me, blood and roses are just red. A punch and an embrace are just contact. Gain and loss are just different states. That's all. I don't feel. Never.
So you believe what you lack is an emotional system. Numbness, detachment, early developmental trauma. These are not unfamiliar patterns. They can be understood, explained.
Until I saw his wife. She cried over the body, then looked at me. In that moment I saw her clearly, a face twisted by pain. I could read it, hatred mixed with grief and fear, like different colors folding into each other across her face. But part of it I couldn't enter.
That is not uncommon. I have encountered cases like this before. Cognition remains intact, but emotional participation is absent. On the surface, they appear no different from others. However, they still retain instinctive sensation.
Why do people need feelings?
Well, humans do not possess feelings for a purpose. On the contrary, it is feeling that gives rise to action. Hunger drives consumption. Fear drives avoidance. Desire drives approach. What you call choice is merely the outcome of these competing forces. And the fact that you came here already suggests that you are being driven by something.
I don't feel that drive. For me, there are only intentions and judgments between states.
Impossible. What you call intention, what you call judgment, these two are grounded in feelings. Like a mirror. The world does not enter you directly. It strikes you first and leaves an echo within. What you take for perception is not the world itself, but its reflection upon you. There are no exceptions. But a mirror is never neutral. Experience, repression, desire, they shape its surface, they distort what is returned. The same world, passing through different minds, becomes entirely different sensations. Without that reflection, the world does not arrive. It does not take form. It does not exist. For that person, the world is not there.
What if there is no surface? Nothing to receive it, nothing to reflect it.
All right. Tell me how you panicked after the killing, how you ran from the scene. That alone would already tell me you're still feeling something.
After that, she picked up the knife and came at me. She struck my shoulder. My blood hit her face. Then she stopped. The anger on her face was fading, replaced by fear and shock. She dropped the knife and she ran away.
Wait. You're saying when she came at you with a knife, you didn't move? No instinctive reaction? You knew she was going to kill you.
Yes, I knew, but I chose to observe. It was a good chance for me to understand feeling, and the instinct you described never came.
Are you insane?
If there's no surface, there's no echo, no reflection. In me, the world just passes through. If I am a mirror, I'm empty.
Absurd! What is the point of a mirror that cannot reflect anything?
That's why I came, to understand feeling and the illusions it creates. You mentioned meaning. However, meaning itself is a kind of feeling.
Enough! You want me to give a psychological explanation for your abnormity or pachnomology? This is all fabricated. The beach, the killing, the knife, the woman, none of it exists. Now, facing a gun, facing death. Tell me, what do you feel? Is it fear?
Yes, I made all of this room, this conversation, and you. I constructed this world. I can't become something outside of myself. Only beyond it can I become the mirror.